Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6, and we're just going to continue where we left off here, which is just quickly finishing off this turn. There we go. And what we are doing at the moment is we are at war with the Romans, which are currently, I would say they're the tech leader. Let's take a look here just to make sure. They're kind of tied with somebody, but I believe they're right here. John Curtin and Trajan. So at the moment, we can't do much about John Curtin. He's on the other side of our Pangaea map. But Trajan is our neighbor at the moment after we conquered Brazil and the Aztecs. So I'm thinking that we should be taking Rome, we should be taking Aquileia, and we should be taking Apurim. I think that's how you pronounce it. If we take all those cities.
Why is a woman to be treated differently? Women's suffrage will succeed, despite this miserable guerrilla opposition.
So we're going for democracy, obviously, now, since we have it. Lots of policy slots is good, although we are going to lose some trade routes. We've got a boost for computers as well in the process. Very nice. We have the potential for New Deal as well. Economic Union. I'm going to keep Craftsman for now. I don't think I want to do Economic Union yet. I do, however, want to get... I want to get a couple of industrial, of military cards. This is the problem. Arsenal of Democracy. Everybody hates me, so that card's unfortunately useless. Raj is useless. Honestly, Machiavellianism is probably the best bet for me at the moment. There's so many good economic cards, but unfortunately I have to go for military ones because I'm at war. So we're going to start with Professional Army so I can do some upgrading. And... Levé-en-Masse, that's going to save me a lot of money. Meritocracy is doing wonders for now. Yeah, let's go ahead, lock these policies in. We can always change them later if we have to. Let's choose a new civic. Class struggle is boosted. I don't really want to do communism. Oh, but 5-year plan is amazing. So we're going to pick that up. And let's see about what we can build in Washington here. It's kind of housing capped, and a sewer is only 6 turns, so let's give them some toilets. That seems like a pretty good plan. And we still haven't been capped out on... We're still not capped out on the things, on the trade routes. Alright, so time to repair some of the damage I've done to Russia. I'm going to go ahead and take some promotions on this guy. I'm going to do them on the left side just for a change. We'll send this guy back to Charlotteston. He can just chill there for now. This Rough Rider. What do we want to do with him? I think what we'll do for now is we'll just smack some of these Inquisitioners. Condemn the heretics. Do the same thing with this guy. It's going to take some time to repair this university if we keep damaging it. What the hell? Let's keep burning this shit to the ground. That way, even if we don't take the city, we've done some damage to them. Alright, so this army is going to come up and it's going to protect the ram. This guy's going to come up. This one can actually cross the river. I'm going to just take a pot shot here. And let's take a good solid hit with the artillery. Do we want to attack with our infantry? That seems like a suicidal idea. So we're just going to sit there for... Actually, no, we're going to pillage. Anything that generates production at this point in the game, I'll say before the expansion, because the expansion is coming in February. Right now, if you attack a production building, you get science, which is kind of a good way to do things, because you can't really... I don't know how they would work stealing production. Alright, so this guy's in Washington now. We want him to counter-spy. We're going to put him in the theater. Maybe he'll nab a spy. And I think for Cleveland, we're just going to do a trade route to one of our... that might not have been smart. That's taking us right through a Roman city, I believe. Oh well. Let's keep it up. I'm curious to see what happens to the Romans here. Or what the Romans do in response to my attack. On paper, they have half the army strength, but in practice, they have a lot of city strength. So that makes taking their cities quite difficult. Particularly their capital. It has 92 strength. It must have like a tank core in it or something. The Roman Empire quickly plundered my trade route. Where was... If I click on this, will you show me the location? No, you'll just send it away. Oh, it's looks like it's right here. Their tanks actually buggered off. I'll take the promotion on this guy. Attack their city again. This guy should be able to attack with a lot more efficiency now. I wish they would just finish Big Ben so I could take it from them. Looks like they're quite close, though. But I think they might have stopped production. That would be the smart thing to do. Oh, can we get an aerodrome here? Nope. We can get an archaeological museum, though. That would be good. More archaeologists. We've got a lot of antiquities sites to look into. We're going to have this guy go ahead and he's going to counter-spy in the campus. Because we've had some leaks there in the past. Build a farm. This guy can stay where he is. We'll attack the city with the machine gun and do like no damage. And we'll move the Rough Riders up with the ram, and we'll see if maybe we can do some damage. No, we can't. You know what? Let's just try it for the sake of... Why the hell not? So that did 10 damage out of the 200. Yeah, we really need artillery to take this thing down. Alright, well, you know what? Let's give it another go. You guys just pillage the stuff. Move over here and do some more pillaging. This guy can improve stone. Let's do that. So I guess I was smart to start investing in artillery. We actually do have a few of those coming up to being finished. We should definitely get more of them finished in Washington. But with Brasilia, we're going to have to get a workshop now. That's non-negotiable. We need that, we need more production now that we've got these late game units that we're dealing with. Or at least we're trying to build. Because the way we're going to melt through city defenses, the way we're going to melt through the city defenses the way we did before is if we have armies of artillery just raining down hell on these cities. Although once the fortifications are gone, things seem to get a lot easier. Let's just attack with these guys again. So Brasilia, like I said, we need a workshop here. We'll get a workshop and a factory put in the queue. We'll go ahead and we'll upgrade this guy to a machine gun. Actually, let's bring this one into our territory. We'll upgrade him as well. Might be an idea to actually just move this into our territory, upgrade into a medic. I'm just gonna redo the same trade route. I looked at it quickly, it looked like it was a good one. Upgrade to a tank, that'll help quite a bit. 80. That's useful. Actually, where's my other knight? He's down here. This is a corps of knights. That one's an expensive upgrade, but all of a sudden we've got a 90 combat strength unit. So that's pretty damn good. We're gonna move this guy away down here. The city has 90 combat strength now. Nice! That's because of my tank. Unfortunately, the attack is not that much. We have an anti-cavalry unit here. Attack him. We nearly destroyed him in one hit. Perfect. We'll grab reactive armor. I don't think we want to attack this turn. And we don't want to attack with this guy. They can just stay where they are. This guy, however, he can take a shot. Move this one over here. And we'll combine this into an army. And we'll move our artillery down here. We can make a corps out of them in a few turns. How is St. Petersburg and these other cities doing? Still kind of screwed. We should get these, I think we need to get these machine guns over there so we can core them up with this one. It's not the best decision. Yeah, I'll be losing a defensive machine gun in the process, but I do want to get some better bombardment for my cities.
You're not really flying that rocket. You're just sort of hanging on.
Alright, we got rocketry, guys. Let's go ahead and grab combined arms so we can reveal uranium. Alright. Now then, we've combined 2 of our machine guns. That should mean that we hit a little harder. There we go. That's better. bring our tank down. We'll see what sort of damage we can do against the city. Not terrible, not great. Rough Riders, pretty terrible. It's frustrating because we actually have more combat strength than the city with our horsemen because we're the US. But yeah, things are just so close that it's basically a war of attrition. Although their fortifications are falling. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. And I think we might just be able to... No, not quite. We can't quite take the city out, so we need to do this, and then we can go ahead and grab that city and lose Big Ben in the process, unfortunately. Although we could put it down here if we really want to. Keep the city. Take a look at repairing the monument, maybe getting a granary up. Watermill, sewer, not necessarily in the order that we selected. Leave those guys there. Let's go ahead and bring our medic up. And we'll take another shot at this city. We're just barely peeling away the defenses here. It's taking forever. Just get rid of that. Inquisitioner is just muddling around, not sure what he's doing. Oh, we have an observation balloon. This is going to be useful for this new artillery army I'm forming. It'll mean that it can shoot one... No, we don't want to do that trade. Sorry, Pedro. So anyway, our artillery... Our balloon will allow us to shoot next square. So that's going to be quite useful. That means we can make sure our artillery is out of the line of fire of the city. Can actually put it, well, depending on the shape of the landscape here, which it looks like there's an awful lot of hills. Is this campus? This campus is on a hill, so it's not going to be very useful for this attack. But for this city right here in the middle of the desert, it's going to be fabulous. Just put the artillery on a hill just outside of our city right here.
All right. But it's my class, the rich class, that's making war. And we're winning.
Alright, so we don't want to actually mess with our government. We just want to change out a policy, which is dropping in 5-year plan. It's going to make us more science and more industries, which is more better. Patriotic War. Okay, that's support units, their finest hour. 50% towards air production. Total war. National identity. How is chivalry still a thing? I guess it affects industrial era units. I wish I had a few more slots to play with here. I think we'll keep things the way they are right now. Confirm our policies. So that actually just gave us a flat science boost because we're also getting a boost for adjacency. It doubles the adjacency bonus of the campus, which is pretty awesome. In addition to the adjacency bonus of our industrial zones. Now what do we want? Could get international waters if we select Cold War. Let's look at the big picture, though. think I want to grab conservationism so we can start building national parks, because the US gets a little bit of a little something extra. It gets greater appeal in their cities when they build national parks in them, which at the very least is good for neighborhoods on this map. If we have any coastal cities that are not icebound, it's quite good. Maybe get some resorts around Boston. Anyway, we've got Helen Rubenstein. She will grant us 2 cosmetics. That's useful. 1 for us, 1 to trade. Go ahead, we'll grab her and we'll use her up immediately. But we'll go ahead and we'll grab a shipyard in Boston. Alright, this is one of our high production cities. It's housing capped at the moment. But here's the problem. Since it's a high production city, we do need some stuff. Although maybe we should work on a spaceport. No, it's going to take forever. How about an aerodrome? An aerodrome would be good. Where can we put it that it's going to have the most benefit? I'm not sure. This city doesn't actually have a lot of districts. You know what? Let's put... For now, I'm going to say let's put the aerodrome on the jungle. That's going to not eat up one of these farms. It'll also give potential adjacency bonuses for a future commercial hub. Actually, no, we have one. Never mind. Where are all the districts in this city? Well, they're all over here, aren't they? In that case, then... Do we want it over here to help the other city's industrial hub? Or maybe right here on the forest? Yeah, let's put it on the forest. Probably not the best spot for it, but it's not going to mess with anything. Go ahead and use her up right away. That'll hopefully make some of my miserable cities less miserable. Let's get another observation balloon in here, followed by some more artillery. We're going to bring all of our artillery down right now. There we go. And speaking of which, let's move this guy down and not use his last movement point and take the promotion, so we can do that now. So that way we get him as far to our destination, which is Imperium, without sacrificing an entire turn of movement, which, I don't know, seems obvious to me, but I figured I would mention it just in case. Just a tiny little way to grab efficiency. Okay. Let's actually go with Battle Cry for this dude. Why not? Attack with the machine gun. We have tanks over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Let's get these guys over. Let's pull these guys back. Pillage the farm, have them heal up. Move our medic up. Let's pull our tank back and actually have it pillage the farm to heal himself. This guy's just going to fortify for a bit, and the medic will hopefully heal him automatically. That guy can't really go anywhere, so he's just going to skip his turn. And we're going to send this guy on his long, incredible journey back home to Boston. Oh, Cortuba needs to build a workshop as well. Actually, now that I think about it, we really need to get some good entertainment complexes up, because we have... I'll show you our amenities. It's kind of terrible. So everybody's unhappy, or at least displeased. Some of the cities we've captured, it's because of war weariness. Although it's mostly newer cities. Although most of them are just slowed. Yields are still fairly okay, though. Some of them are absolutely miserable, but I guess that's to be expected. Oh, we can build a new district in Washington. Or we could build a film studio. I feel like a film studio is a really good idea. You know what I should build, though? I should build an aerodrome. Has to be on flat land. Okay. Yeah, let's build it right next to the university. We'll do that first. Follow that up with the film studio for now, but we'll probably throw some Mustangs in there later on. Alright, so these guys, for maximum efficiency, we'll move them over here. Apparently and very irritatingly, that moves them back into the city. Kind of wanted them to be there next turn. My goal was for them to be in position next turn to just fire on the city. Oh well, that's just one more turn away. Attack these guys again. We'll attack again with our infantry. And of course attack again with the tanks. Why not? Speaking of tanks, we have a tank corps here. Let's do some more damage. And we're just slowly whittling away the health of the city. These guys can just be, they're just the bench warmers for now. Now let's grab this guy. He actually has 4 charges. That's very good. That's excellent. We're still waiting on some envoys. Might be worth it to actually grab Charismatic Leader again too, just kind of try and push our influence a little bit more so we can get more envoys quicker. Grab a new trade route here. Jerusalem. Suppose we could get a temple there. The industrial zone is maxed out. Spaceport would take forever. Let's grab an aerodrome. We'll put it in the flatland here. So it might boost, it may help to boost the industrial zone in the future. Let's get a zoo here. That'll provide an adjacency bonus of 1 amenity, I believe, to nearby cities. Within 6 tiles of the entertainment complex. Have to skip our turn, they can't fire this turn. Start attacking with our tank. We'll move over to our machine gun next. We might actually get the city now. We're having to just grind through its defenses. Slowly and painfully, but we are reducing its garrison health. Yeah, I think we'll actually get it. If not this turn, then next turn we'll get it. I'm going to move this guy up over here. They should be able to attack Imperium as well. Medic can just stay there. You can just skip your turn. And yeah, it does appear that this city will live to fight for another turn. What do we want to do with these? I think I want to put a lumber mill here to help boost this industrial zone just a little bit more. These guys will move down to the front lines. And it looks like this video is getting to be just over 30 minutes, so I'm going to make this the last turn of this particular episode, guys. We'll see just how much damage we can do to this city in one turn. Very sorry about that blur there. Normally the frame rate on my poor old computer is less of a problem when we're playing this game. My new computer that I'll have in time for the expansion, it's actually going to be able to stream Civ 6 on Twitch, so that's going to be nice. I'm actually really excited for that.
Better to fight for something than live for nothing.
Alright, let's see if we can find uranium. Ooh, we have several sources. One here. Next source. In the old Roman territory. Oh. Alright. Well, we'll hold off a few turns before we pick that up. But that looks like that ruins our national park. Because you cannot use uranium if it's in a national park, unfortunately. I'm gonna get a airport here. Let's actually buy a tile and stuff it in the tundra. Alright, time for attacks. This is gonna be fun. Wow, look at that! Nearly almost half of its fortification health gone. And then it's down to 1/4 health in just one turn of bombardment. That's fantastic. I think we can actually just take this out with the tank. And if not, we'll take it out with the other tank. There we go. Captured a unit from Rome. Oh, we got a worker after all. Good. Because we've done a fair bit of damage to this city's surrounding infrastructure. Oh, the tank didn't actually go into the city. Alright, well, you know what? We're absorbing you. And our health is going down. Well, that unit was on death's door, so it does make sense. It's just funny. Oh, Rome's bath is actually burned there. It's been pillaged. I'm gonna bring this machine gun down. I'm gonna see if I can pair it with this machine gun so we can make a core out of them. I'm gonna move the medic into the city. This guy can fortify. You can just stay there. Passively heal my dudes. We don't have enough money just yet to actually upgrade that guy. And this observation balloon's doing a phenomenal job. And we're just going to repeat that trade route. And I think that is it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Next time, obviously, we're going to be capturing the city. We absolutely decimated its defenses in one turn thanks to these 2 artillery. So, yeah. This is how you do things in the modern age, is you have to switch over to using artillery, and then I highly recommend using observation balloons because that increases their range by 1, which puts it out of range of the city defenses, which means you can attack without fear of reprisal, which is huge. Because the biggest thing that kills your siege units in this game is the city defenses, quite honestly. So, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, if you do want to see more stuff on my channel. Also, I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. My name's been Ybot. I'll see you guys next time.